Good morning, everybody. I am back at the shop. Very busy last week. Very busy this week. Not shop work per se, but I'm cleaning up around here a little bit, burning up some old boxes. Still got all this wood to move, cut up, move. We'll work on that a little bit at a time. Now, update on my medical deal. I had my procedure, colonoscopy. Everybody knows what it is. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of, I don't guess. Monday. I don't want to do that again, ever. The procedure wasn't bad at all. All I remember is going in there, they got me ready, put me on the thing and talked to the doctor, and next thing I know, they're waking me up. So it's time to go home. I said, okay. Everything was fine. They found 2 polyps that they removed, and they showed us pictures of them in that little class I went to of what a cancerous one looks like. They have a good idea of what it looks like, of what, if it is cancerous or not. And the doctor said he was not really concerned about it, just normal things. So they sent it to pathology anyway, which they always do, just to make sure. But no blockage, no masses, no nothing. Everything, he said, looked fine. Now the worst part of the whole thing was the prep work. And not even drinking the stuff and what comes after that. That wasn't so bad. I had to eat very light on Friday. No, Saturday. Yeah, very light Saturday, which I ate a bowl of grits and 2 eggs. That's all I had. Now, Sunday, I couldn't eat nothing. Liquid diet. I had 2 bowls of chicken broth and a bowl of beef broth, and that is not enough for a growing boy. So I was a little bit ill from being hungry, but other than that, that was the bad part. The stuff you drink is, they recommended mixing it with Country Time lemonade. So got my lemonade tasting just right. Mixed that stuff in there, and it didn't taste much like lemonade anymore. It reminded me a lot of back in my Army days when we'd be in the field for 30 days or so or more. And some of y'all are familiar, y'all know what a water buffalo is. That's what we called them. The great big water tanks they pull around with drinking water in there. But what they do when they fill them things, they add some kind of purification stuff in there and gives it a really weird taste. It's not supposed to hurt you, but it just don't taste good. And you have to mix Kool-Aid or something with it if you know, if you're going to enjoy something to drink. That's why we always carried the sugar, the Kool-Aid with sugar already in it, the mixture. Because back then the MREs themselves did not have the powdered drink mixes in there like they do now. And it reminded me of that taste of that water out of those buffaloes. That's what it reminded me of, but it wasn't so bad. Anyway, left the hospital. I was still woozy from the anesthesia. And first stop, well, actually the last stop, we got back over in our county because I refused to eat anything over there in the restaurant. I got me 2 filet-o-fish sandwiches, a French fry, and a Coke. And I ate it before we got home. So, then I slept the rest of the day. Got up for a little bit, ate some supper, slept all night. So, that's all over with. Feel fine. The next day I felt just fine. Sort of took it easy, didn't do a whole lot. Old Stump came over and visited with me a little bit. And today I'm just piddling around the shop, cleaning up a little bit, storing some stuff away. A bunch of my shop supplies came in through Amazon, and I went up to the hardware and to the Walmart and got a few more, so we're all stocked up again, I think. And what else is going on? That's about it. We had a fishing trip, sort of, almost, maybe. Might go plan for tomorrow, me and Ken, but I'm not sure. I've got one more thing I've got to get done. I've got to go back into town for. And other than that, I have no work in the shop, no knives to build, no orders. Every order that I thought I had coming in has fallen by the wayside, I guess. That's okay, I understand, things happen. So anybody interested in anything, let me know. I'm wide open. I may tomorrow, the next day, just start on a couple of something, make up a couple of something to try to sell. We're still gonna have to have revenue coming in the shop. And so that's that. And let's see what else. I guess that'll do it. Now I'm going to show y'all a couple of clips that I took way back last week. Some of my stuff out of my goodie box that buddy Mark sent me. Show y'all my stickers that I put on. Put a couple on the boat, put one on the truck, hung up my 10 signs that he sent me. Really, really cool. No, that was a good mail call. Thank you, Mark. Thank you again. And I thanked you a bunch of times. I thank you again. All right, yesterday morning it was 34 degrees. This morning it was somewhere in the 30s with a heavy frost. And it's just now warming back up. Supposed to be in the 70s today and for the rest of the week. So every year just before Easter or around Easter time, we get a freeze, or at least a heavy frost. And we have had snow in March here. I have the pictures to prove it. They're in one of the family albums in there. I'm not going to dig them out and show y'all, but it has happened. It don't look like it's going to happen this year. But now, after this weekend, it'll be time to do a little bit of planting, which I'm not going to do much. I'm going to put some squashes in the worm bed, which is full of worms, by the way. I scratched around in there the other day, and there is some big, nice wigglers in there. So that's working. I got to get this cut and get some of these leaves raked up and fill it back up. There I go talking too much again. But anyway, we are getting back to normal again. Unless something else happens. Which, maybe not. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for your support. Check out these next couple of clips. And I'll see y'all with something else here shortly. I like it. Makes my boat look good. There's actually two in there. Excuse the boat, y'all. I ain't cleaned it back up yet. There's actually two. So we got one on the windshield as well. Pretty cool, huh? I like it. Thanks again, Mark. Excuse the yards, I hadn't chopped the weeds yet. Priorities. Boat's got to get back in line first. And there you go. Quite sure I'll get some comments on that. But I don't care. I can say that because I am that. And they're not. Not even Stump. Stump ain't even a native Floridian. He's from Alabama.